Boys and girls, listen to this. You think this is a boy thing. This is not just a boy thing. I have had girls come up to me and confess this. For love's sake, say no to pornography. I'm just saying tonight, for love's sake, for the love of your future spouse. I can tell you how much horror is going on at our church right now in marriages because some men and some women are hooked on pornography, and they got hooked at age 14. And now they're 29, ruining their marriages. And they cannot get free on this thing. The solution to this problem, guys and gals on the internet, the solution to this problem is not duty. You know it will fail. It has failed. What will not fail, what will succeed over time is, I am going to fight for a superior pleasure that severs the root of the lie that comes to me out of this monitor that says, I will be happier, I will experience more pleasure if I go there with this mouse than if I don't go there. There has to be a superior pleasure, a triumph over lower pleasures by higher pleasures. The battle can be won. I'm not perfect in my head, and I've got plenty to do in my heart, but God has enabled me to sit in front of a computer hour on end, knowing I could go anywhere I want, see anything I want. There's no guard on my computer, and I think about my King Jesus. I think about being able to look all of you right in the eye and be a faithful shepherd.
He's talking about a man using his eyes to look at a woman and lust. And then he says immediately, if your right eye causes you to sin, tear it out and throw it away. For it is better that you lose one of your members than that your whole body be thrown into hell. Let me tell you what Jesus is saying. And you can't twist these words to mean anything else. If you are involved in sexual sin, internet pornography, illicit sexual immorality, Jesus says you cut it off or you will go to hell. This is life and death. You say, wait a second. What is this? I thought we were saved by faith. Oh, you better believe we are. But if your faith is such a faith that does not produce the kind of hand cutting off, eye gouging out, foot cutting off Christianity, then it is not a faith that'll save you. No way, no how. That's what Jesus is saying in all this. Listen, if you've got the kind of faith that allows you to go on looking at internet pornography, being involved in masturbation and all sorts of sexually illicit things, we've got any young men, young ladies here living in sexual immorality and you're claiming to be a Christian, you need to go back to the beginning. You need to start all over. You need to repent from the beginning. You need to turn from it. You need to cry out to Christ to save you from your wickedness, save you from your sin. Look, some people misunderstand and they say, oh, so when you become a Christian, basically sin no longer has dominion. In other words, it all just stops. No, when it says it doesn't have dominion, it means it won't dominate you. It doesn't mean it won't wage war against you and you'll have to fight for everything you're worth in the power of the Spirit. No, it'll be all out. Will we fall? There will be days you'll fall.
The Bible does not say cut off your hand and gouge out your eye rather than lust for nothing. This is war. And the main place to fight the battle is not by making a list of do's and don'ts. It's by fighting for joy that is superior to the quick surge that comes from pornography.
You and I can overcome. You and I can make progress. The Son has set us free. The Spirit of God has power without measure. When we see these weak things in our life, when we see these failures in our life, our problem is not the weakness. Our problem is where we run. We must run to Christ. We must run to His Word. We must draw from His strength. The fact is, there are battles, there are struggles, and there will be all our life. And the fact is, we can be overcomers. We can gain ground. We can root out these things in our life. And I want you to see that. And don't look behind you. Don't say, I've made so little progress. So when did your past start defining what your future was supposed to be? He's not done with you. We can be so much more. And you ought to rejoice in that.